crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be another War Machine Battle Report. So this one is another one, the last one from the King of the North. Basically, this is not part of the main tournament, this is now the team tournament. I played in the first game, and my team got eliminated, and we thought, let's just head out and get some drinks. Then one guy got sick, so we're stuck here anyway. And this one team needed another player, and so, because another guy had to drop, and I said, hey, I'll play, why not? Now, everyone's kind of rooting for our team to win because the way it works like a pair down and stuff is that if our team beats these guys out, the pair down, then there's no game 3 and nobody has to stay there until 1:30 in the morning. So I'm kind of like on the force of good right now, trying to, you know, help everybody out. And I thought too, you know what, I've been playing Magnus and the Texas all the way through. Let's try something else out. So my buddy John had been using my Signar, and this is my Caine2 list, and I thought, you know what, let's do some Caine2 because at this point here I was having a little bit of a rough day so far with the mercenaries. So anyway, I'm up against my buddy Michael that I know from up in Fort McMurray and then moved up here. And he normally plays Menoth, so him running Crix against me really surprised me, and I asked him why, and he said, oh, well, nobody ran Crix at the main tournament, so by him playing Crix during the team tournament, he's going to win best in faction by default. So he's not going to be used to this. Unfortunately, too, for the pictures, he made all of his guys white, and right now primed white, and we're on a snowboard, so it's going to be a little bit hard to see what's going on, but I really do feel this is a great matchup for me. I mean, really, my hunters should be able to shoot down that Kraken really fast. All the infantry here, rather, Caine2 is just going to pew-pew magic bullet, or trick shot, rather, all over the place. So, to me, that's really in my favor. However, there's one thing in this game that's not in my favor, and that's the scenario. So, that big piece of terrain that's partly in the zone is a forest, and the flag's on the other side. And if his caster Dene1 was to run over to that flag, I would have a hell of a time trying to contest that and to try and kill her. So I'm hoping he doesn't go for that, and if he doesn't, I should be able to shoot things up. So I go first, really getting up the board. I did put Caine2 like behind this building just to be kind of safe. That wasn't necessary. I could have been a lot more forward, a lot more up there. I mean, there is a chance where the Kraken can move up and do a big blast, so I am kind of being safe with that. But yeah, otherwise, I'm just making sure to stay out of its general range, so if it does want to walk up and shoot, then it will have to scatter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So on his part here, I'm glad to see that Dene1 does not go for it. Really, he has one unit of the... Man, I think their names might have changed, actually, with Mark III. But the Razor Worm and the Bane Knights are going through on the right side, because they got Ghost Lady, they don't care. Meanwhile, on the left, he has all the little witches there going through with the Hag, and also Ragman, and blah, blah, blah. And then in the middle, he has, you know, his Jack, and also... Oh, what's that thing? The Sirens there as well. So anyway, guys all over, and my plan is to start just killing them. I could actually now advance and start shooting Dene1, but she's fully camped, so I'm not really I mean, odds are, I think I could pull it off from all the different shots I can get off, but I just don't want to go for it, because if it fails, you know, I lose, and otherwise, if I just go for attrition, I think I'm fine. So I'm going to have my Blazers wipe out the infantry on the left, I'm going to feat and take out the Heavy Jack, and then all of those hunters are just going to start ripping up that Kraken. So that's exactly what I do. I go up and I feat, and I'm able to kill it off there. Ace is able to kill off the Siren that was hiding there because he can see through stealth. Yep, the feat takes out the Heavy Jack. All the hunters take off more than half of the Kraken, so the Kraken's limping already. And then meanwhile, after all my shots and Electro Leaps on the guys on the left, I'm able to kill all but 2 in the Hag. So they're really bad. And what he needs to do now is just really just get into my face. you know, those Bane Knights just need to run into me, engage as much as possible, and then what I'll do then is just kind of like use Caine to shoot them. Because even if he runs up to engage, I can either shoot them with my Black Penny, or I can shoot guys and make the magic bullet. I mean, I can deal with it. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't really go for that. He's kind of holding back on the right. So again, I kind of feel it's because he's not actually a Crix player, and so he didn't really think of just like running through the Ghostly and engaging me. Again, I think I would have had answers for it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is going to be Denegra's feet turn. She's up there, kind of debuffed everything. He was able to kill off 2 of my opponents on the left, and then he really started shooting up my hunters there. One of the hunters is kind of really messed up, but that's what the Tinker's for. And Denegra's really flapping in the wind. I mean, I think it's like, if you're ready, or used to rather, to Menoth, and you're kind of more squishy casters, and now you have a caster like Denegra that gets to cripple everything, and you have stealth and blah blah blah, you're like, I'm immune to the world. But, you know, with Caine2 being able to see through stealth, I could probably just kill her. Now, I am kind of debuffed, which sucks, and he's not in aim range, and so I figured, you know what, let's just keep on playing this safe. I didn't go for assassination before, let's just go and kill off the Kraken, kill off all the stuff there on the right, and just really be set. And so that's what I do. The Blazers go up on the left, kill off all the rest of that infantry, including Gorman, and then just kind of reposition over here to the zone. Otherwise, the Hunters are blasting that Kraken, so the Kraken is no more. That's after I fix the one. And on the right side, Caine2 does all the pew 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 pew, and then also gate crashes away. So at this point, I'm going to score 1 point for the zone, and he knows that the game's over, but he might just kind of charge in. So on his turn, he finally gets to actually do some damage to me. The Kinkerworm, it charges in, and it's actually able to kill off one of the Buccaneers and steal its gun. That's one of the cool things that the Razorworm does, is that it's able to go and, you know, just steal a weapon of what it destroys. So now it has a little armor-pierced gun if it gets another turn. Otherwise, with the Bane Knights, he's able to kill another Buccaneer, and then Denegra charges in and starts swinging and starts missing. And, I mean, she's desperate now. So looking at this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going for the assassination, because now's the time. I'm not on her feet. She's right there. I can aim, and I think I might do this even a little bit more fun. And so what I do is I have one Buccaneer come down here, another Buccaneer slams that Buccaneer into Denegra to knock her down, and then it's just super over at that point. So pew 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 pew, and down goes Denegra. So I know this was a little bit of a slow pitch because, you know, Michael's playing a faction he's really not used to, but, and as well, I felt that I really had to counter to his list. You know, if this list was being run by a regular Crix player, I still do really feel that I have a massive advantage in this matchup, unless he would have gone for the scenario. And we talked about it after, and he just didn't really see it or even care. You know, at this point, he's just doing this to say, like, hey, let's play some fun games, and, you know, I'm going to get best in Crix no matter what, right? So, as much as you can say that he made some mistakes, hey, he was the best Crix player there. So, there we go, guys. I did enjoy this, you know, after the first day of disappointing losses with my mercenaries. It was nice to pull out the good old Cygnar again and see all their nasty tricks they can do. And you know what? I was starting to think after this game that maybe it might be time to actually come back to Cygnar, but we'll have to see. So either way, guys, if you have any comments on the game or my return to Cygnar, or, you know, any of that fun stuff, just please post down below, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.